It's our live coverage. We're in João Pessoa for the Volleyball World Beach Pro Tour, coming to you from the massive. The number 16 seeds in orange are about to kick off and get us underway, targeting the number 4 seeds in blue from Sweden. And it's a little jump reverse set from Sweden to kick us off. And this is definitely one on that bucket list. Good recovery from Saymon. Jonathan Hellvig is lively, pushes with one hand, but it's off of that one-hand swap block. And Hellvig looks... These two teams haven't gone head-to-head. So it's the first time that this Brazilian team can test themselves against the reigning Olympic champions. And it's Jonathan Hellvig at the net. Just Åhman delivers it to Saymon. Definitely going to be targeting the big man, but wow, what a response. I haven't maximized my potential yet, and I'm about to. This, I'm calling it their break. This could be the one. In their way, though, Sweden. And they are taking Sweden on. Free net, George comes in, gets a little too shallow, the contact he's looking for, but I love the high hands and just going, okay, Saymon's out the pitch at George. Good high set, lovely hands, but it's Jonathan Hellvig who is all over it. Line bucks called by Brazil. 11 serving, 15. Could do with just a couple points at this trickier end. Great shot from Åhman, though. I believe that he can't get his wheels on, but with this wind coming in from behind George, and with this sort of hybrid serve, little pop with a float, but Hellvig just skips in, passes it so comfortably. Good slow down though from Saymon. Opportunity, and he gets it through. Hellvig doesn't allow Åhman to get involved. Well played, Saymon. God, Jonathan Hellvig is the best proponent of the off. By that I mean he uses his left hand to play those tight accelerated passes. They're looking for the option, but the left hand Rasmus's note-taking. I'm sure there's a lot of people that really like to have an in-depth understanding, but Saymon doesn't need it. Again, server blockers tend to be able to make pressure. They seem to just get that degree of focus. Second ball option, not a thing, but Hellvig, so calm. Suddenly finds Sweden 2 points away from the first set. Saymon, good high pass. The on-2 is easily read by Hellvig. Åhman with the wide set coming from one side to the other. Very convincing start to this match so far from the number 4 seeds. Drop it into Saymon. Saymon has to hurry up. He gets the bogey. Trying too hard. Just got to enjoy every single point. George saw it come in. He gets the touch, but Saymon doesn't get the control. And Sweden take the first set, 21-17. George, it's 8 for Saymon, it's 10. So both these teams just reading the room a little bit, going after spaces, not going after one person particularly. But point Brazil. Jump set. Oh, David Åhman. Such a beautiful shape in the air, and then created angles that are just not known to most beach volleyball players. That's a great move from Sweden. Off of the line, Saymon went for it, and Åhman was there, and he took on Saymon with the peel. Had the angles that he might be able to then put maximum power, but challenge from Åhman accepted. Oh, clever. Flying dig. Oh, but what a swap block from Saymon. Way to hang on for your team. Right back at them. It was a phenomenal touch. 8-7. Brazil hanging on well with Sweden. This is where they can start to make an impact, but not with that kind of heat. Åhman on 2, clinically done. Doesn't get involved in Åhman's peripheral vision, and he is too confident. George having a complex discussion about the defense. Gives it height, no second ball. Oh, and the defense was almost perfect, but the attack was set up the play really well, but the finish up high. Starting to really find his feet. Åhman under pressure, Hellvig kicks it in. And what a touch! George, opportunity! Hellvig with the defense! George with a phenomenal foot save! Sweden go again. Oh, and that's a great finish by Sweden, but Brazil with some sublime defense. You do not see that every day, and the recovery from George on the floor. Slow Sweden down. Sweden serving 15-17. Good lift from George. Comes in heavy, and that is an impeccable bottom corner finish. This time Saymon makes no mistake. Åhman goes on 2, but George just sitting there controlling it. Goes heavy and gets it! That is incredible! What a defense, George! Second set point for Brazil. Saymon sets it high. George comes in and gets it! The impeccable roll over Hellvig's block. And everyone's standing on anything they can to get a better view. And Sweden go out, and George pointing to the sigh of relief for Sweden. This is tricky and bit wide, bit far off the net. George going for power over placement. Saymon through the middle. Åhman on the floor, but he bounces up really fast. George with his wheels on. And George with a wonderful placement over the block of Hellvig. He's dug in for the hard contact from Sweden. As soon as that shot goes, he is getting some beautiful layout digs. Time in for Sweden, trailing by 3, looking to stop Brazil. Oh, but it's the block from Saymon off the head of Hellvig. Time in for Brazil. Saymon takes the middle, and that is a lucky break. Sweden just trailing by 1 now. Going back to George. And George with a heavy, heavy finish shaped by George's heat. Saymon, fast. The really big blockers, how to play differently. Oh, that's nice. Oh, and a line tag, a little shimmy. 9-11. George on the back set with the roll, but it's Åhman with a phenomenal touch. Goes to the jumbo, but it's Saymon in the net, and he's annoyed at himself. He knows it. He's screaming to the heavens. Good take from Hellvig. George on it. Great layout. It's tight, it's close. Good recovery. Wow, who's going to come through on this one? Oh my gosh, how did that happen to all of these players to stick in this rally from the floor? That was like sitting volleyball on the beach. And so unfortunate, but Hellvig's patented play. Oh, well worked by George off the hands of Hellvig. Sweden looking to stay in the match. The high pokey, it's calm as you like, and the crowd is silent. We have got one side out for the match. This is reigning Olympic champions from Sweden with one side out. Saymon sets it high, George comes in, the block's there, but the recovery from Saymon. George puts it high, and Saymon comes in with the finish! Brazil have taken down Sweden in 3, 15-13, and that was just excellent from Brazil.